Okay, hello. I'm gonna finally do another painting video. I've been super busy lately, but I've been playing with a new pillow recipe. I've been experimenting. It's not going so great. I mean, I'm almost there, but I just need the time and the resources. So I'm probably gonna be going back to my typical pillow, which is the Glidden Premium in base one, satin, base one satin. But I'll show you how a few of the paintings that I did with the experimental pillow I was using, and kind of go over like the recipe I did with it real fast. I'm so close, just not quite there yet. Yeah, let me show you. So Deco Art Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold in the jar, not the bottle. And I took a little bit of Amsterdam titanium white with some Amsterdam lamp black, really why I put this together. And then I took my typical pouring medium that I use for all my colors, which is the Valspar Reserve in base C, satin. Whenever I say satin or anything, because it can come in satin, flat, semi-gloss, it's the sheen. But yeah, Valspar Reserve, base C and satin. Okay, and then here comes the tricky part to actually turn it into the pillow that you want, because if it's just like another one of your mixed colored paints, it's just not gonna work. It won't work. So you have to have that like separation, right? Like I don't really know how to describe it, but you don't want it to just like become part of your colors. They do need to be separate. Your pillow is separate. It just helps, you know, your cells grow. It helps things move and spread and just be a thing. So wanted to try Creative Inspirations, gloss, polymer, and and varnish. So it's Creative Inspirations, acrylic medium, polymer gloss, medium, and varnish. So I got this, and I wasn't really sure how to use it, and then I started playing with the whole pillow thing idea, and I put a lot of this in there, mixed with the Valspar Reserve, and the mishmash of Amsterdam paints and 24 karat gold, and it actually turned out pretty cool. Let me show you that one. So this one is with that base, with just the polymer gloss varnish from Creative Inspirations as the additive to turn it into something magical so you can use it as a pillow. I love it. It turned out great. So I was like, yes, my new pillow. And then I ran out of the Creative Inspirations. And it's kind of hard to get. You have to order it, and it comes in such a small bottle, so you blow through it pretty fast unless you get the bigger ones. It's like a thing, you know. So I improvised with what I had on hand. Liquitex gloss varnish that I had on hand, because this one, I bought this one time to use as my colors, but it made my colors very, very unsusceptible to cells. Like they were like, no cells. So I was like, Next, I added a little bit of golden pouring medium gloss, just a little bit. I took a satin medium from Liquitex, which I don't have that bottle anymore, but I took a satin Liquitex and I added that all together and mixed that with the Valspar and the Amsterdam paints and got this. So again, turned out pretty darn freaking cool. Loved it. I'm like, sweet, I think I got this on lock. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna perfect this pillow paint. It's gonna be my new fave. And then, I don't know what happened. I did the same thing again, and then this happened. So not terrible, not terrible. Still working for me a little bit, like really cool, like 3D lacing. But see how the cells are just like, they're not that like uniform, they're kind of sloppy. Like it just was a little maybe too thin, I thought, right? I also did this one, which pretty cool. Tried to do a bloom with it, but again, it was just a little too, like it just didn't hold the shape very well, if that makes any sense. I mean, I love it. Like I see it turned out super cool, but like I just wanted it to hold its shape a little bit more. My last pillow paint experiment, I kind of went off the rails. I decided to try this, a pouring medium by TriArt. It's liquid glass. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. but it did not work, because then I took this 800 because I know this one is good for lowering crazying, so it can be good to add to your base regardless. But took these two guys here, a mess. It did not go the way I was expecting. Until I can buy a truckload of Amsterdam paint and Creative Inspirations polymer gloss varnish, I want to take a pause. I'm trying to, perfect this new pillow recipe I'm playing with. So let's go back to my usual Glidden Premium Base 1. But with a twist, we're going to add some valspar to the thing. Let's do this. I opened up a new canvas, a giant 20 by 20, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. So I don't know why I did this. I should be painting over one of these suckers that did not turn out the way I wanted. But screw it, I'm crazy. And you know what I'm going to do? This guy's going bye-bye. You are now a user tray. Ba-ba-bam. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna paint this big ass canvas, even though I have no idea if this pillow is gonna work or not. Okay, colors. Here's a black that I mixed with gold, just a normal mix. I didn't put any of the, actually I did. I put a little bit of the liquid glass in here, but nothing crazy. Just because I really want to see if I can get that white cell thing again. Doing. So I guess we're winging it. Now it's time to swipey, swipey. Now it's time to swipey, swipey. It's pretty thin. Mini paint, but like, dude, I would get so frustrated if I was thinking about that too much while painting it. It's pretty thin too. test of time. Here we go. So I like how it turned out. This is what it looked like when it was wet. And now this is what it looks like dry.